Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Bad Body Not So Fit. Another live, late night. Um, Usually when I do lives this late, for the most part, there's no plan. There's not really a topic. It's more like a freestyle conversation that I have with people. Um, but the main purpose on why I do these is so people can connect, share your content, and goodness, what was the other one? Share, connect, and chat. There you go. I'm like, that's the most basic one. But yeah, you know, other than that, my day's been good. The hardest part of my day was getting in and out of the car. Like I told someone in a live, or actually I told a lot of people in a live that I did this morning. I said, yo, I be doing all these crazy workouts, and yet the hardest thing for me to do physically is getting in and out of my car. I don't understand that. I be sweating bullets, I be hurting, cracking, and snapping and popping. But for some reason, when I do everything else, for the most part, I'm good. It's just getting in and out of my car. And it's not like it's a low rider either. You know, I will never understand. I will never understand that. I know some people could relate to me though. Like next time when you get in and out of your car, watch all the grunting that you probably do. But just like I said, I know some people could relate to that. Like, yeah, that is true. And if you can't relate, that just means that I'm darn near old and broken, physically. Because man, I'm telling you, boy, you would think that I came from war, getting in and out of the vehicle. Man, maybe that's why I prefer walking. When people say, hey, yo, let's ride there, I'm like, nah, I'd rather walk. You know, telling you, then on slip another disc, keep on getting in and out of the car. Other than that, my day was good. It is good. It still is good. Mad chill. Um, quiet. It's been pretty quiet. I would say more simple than anything. But tomorrow, I'm gonna be busy because I'm gonna be helping out some colleagues of mine. But that's gonna end like around, I'll say no later than one, and then I'll probably do another live. Um, it'll be like another short live because today I'll probably stay on no more than 2 hours. But other than that, I dropped a new video. You check my channel. There's a new video, and there's plenty of shorts. But you could kind of get those shorts from the video that I just made. Just like I mention all the time, I use my shorts so it grabs attention from people that are busy with their lives that just keep on swiping. They say, hey, yo, who's this guy, And they just connect, seeing something cool for 10 seconds or so. And then, like, my video is just a collaboration. All right, hey, what's good? Let me go ahead and I'll pin your link. Okay, I got you. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I sure enough do. Yo, I have two devices, right? And I'll look at this device and I'll look down and I'm like, yo, man, I'm pretty sick, man. um, but thank you, I do appreciate that. That's what's up. Yeah, I did a couple new push-ups today. Push-ups that I haven't really quite done. If you check out my shorts or my latest video that I dropped, you'll see basically the collaboration of what I did today, mainly today. It's not yesterday. I know somebody wants me to make a video on how to modify the push-ups that I do, which I haven't done that yet, but I guess they want me to do like a version where it's not too intense. I don't see my push-ups as really intense, but you know, I guess I get a lot of people that say that they are. Especially for a guy my size. If someone wants me to make a video literally modifying it to the point where it's like, basically for people that can't do push ups at all. So I'm gonna do my version, and I'm also gonna make a video on how I train to do those push ups. Cause yeah, to a lot of you, you may think a video like that is simple. Just get on your knees but you gotta think too. You know, I'm an older guy, and some people on my channel are older than me, and they probably weigh more than me, men and women. You never know. I don't know my viewers like that. Sometimes I don't see their faces or they don't have no content, but they ask me questions. And to the younger population, that the younger ones that don't have any type of physical elements that robs them from being physically active, um, there's videos out there for them, but there's not really videos out there for people that went through surgery like me. There is, but it's not like widely spread. Because I went through therapy, I had surgery. I'm an older guy, you know, and and I weigh a lot at that. I weigh 265 pounds. That's a lot of weight to be carrying around, especially doing the things that I do, which surprises people. It shocks people. It blows their mind. I just posted on my community wall somebody saying that my videos were fake because they can't believe somebody like me could do the things that I do. And a lot of it stemmed back from when I was a teenager. If you trained yourself when you were younger, it will carry on a little bit when you're older. That's what they call reserve. Like you got reserves from when you were young and trained. That's why you can have someone that knows martial arts. They may not have trained for years since they were younger, but they could still do better kicking around than someone that's um, young and just starting out. Well, Jericho was good. Dan was good. It's good seeing y'all. I'm just chatting and stuff. I try to usually I'll just mention how my day was going, and if something pops up on YouTube that was crazy, sometimes I'll mention that. But the main purpose on why I also do this is because most channels that I go to, we're all already connected and we all know each other. But for smaller channels like mine, there's probably like some stragglers that you guys don't know, you know, and it'll be good if they connected with y'all or you guys connected with them. 'Cause that's how you build your network. Sometimes you gotta branch out into territories that you're not quite um, familiar with, you know. So I'm like that guy, you know, because there's plenty of people on my channel that a lot of y'all don't know, and it'll be the first time that you guys meet these people and talk with them because I think they're great. Some of the people on my channel, they're awesome, man. Especially Mac Bean Fitness. He's an older gentleman, and like he's phenomenal. Oh my goodness, man. Mac Bean Scott Fitness, Scott is Fitness. He comes on my live once in a blue moon. Talk about inspirational. There's something about when I see older people fighting for their health to better themselves, their body, not just mentally, but physically too. There's something about that. I think that's some of the reason why I get pushed because I have some people in my family and there's people that I know and I work in the medical field and some of my patients they have like the worst illnesses like to take them out any day but yet they're so far they seem the most fit, the happiest, It's because they eat good, and if they don't really eat that good, then they stay active. They dance, they work out, they love walking, they do basic stuff, and they keep their bodies going. So it does motivate me when people fight for their life, for their health. Um, it's just something about that, you know. Like people fight for something every single day. You know, people fight to have a roof over their head with jobs and stuff. But it's something about when you fight for your health, especially the older you get, when things start to decline and decay. There's just something about that that's just phenomenal. And I think it's phenomenal because we wake up and deal with our bodies every single day. You know, we get caught up with life, and we are so worried about what life has to throw at us, but we never think about waking up to this body that we have and what it has to deal with from an internal standpoint. And a lot of people are so worried about the stuff that what's coming from afar coming in versus what's inward and outward that comes outward. So I always it's just phenomenal, like the human body. You know, I get it. Some people don't give a crap about it. That like they don't really care about it to the depth that I'm thinking about it. But I think that it's important because we have a human body. We wake up in this body that we have. We deal with it every single day. We look at it. We feed it. We crap stuff out of it. We do everything in this body. So for some people to say that it's like, man, it's like really I think that should be one of the most important things that human beings should be thinking about. You don't have to be an extremist with your body, but I think it should be like top priority, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. I know other people they're like, oh, whatever. As long as I can walk and talk and breathe, I don't care what my body does and looks like and how it goes about its day. Some people are literally below the bare minimum when it comes to their bodies. Me, on the other hand, um, I may not look the part, but my videos show otherwise. You know, as far as from a physical standpoint, I do care about it. Can I do better with my diet and stuff? Obviously, you know, but I go through different stages when it comes to what I do and how I train. Once in a while, I focus on how I feel, how I look, and my performance, my physical performance, all in one. And then sometimes I have those seasons where I just want to focus on my performance, which is basically now. But it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be focused strictly on my diet again, because I used to weigh 330 pounds, over 330 pounds, and now I'm down to well, I was 260, but now I'm up to 265. But it's 265 made improvements with myself, not 265. I decreased my improvements, my performance. That's what I meant to say. So you know, so I'm still on the right track in the sense of development when it comes to my strength. Which shows if you follow me closely, it shows every video, every short from beginning to end, you will see my progress. If it's not with my weight, it's with my performance. If it's not with my performance, then it's basically how I feel when I tell y'all, hey, I've been feeling this way, it feels great. And I even made a video when people decide to go on a fitness journey, they should focus on three things, not just one. So I notice when people start a fitness journey, they either focus too much on how they look or how strong they're becoming, which is good, but not every day, not every week, sometimes not every month, you're gonna feel strong or be strong. Sometimes you have to focus on these things separately. So, for example, if 2 weeks went by and my performance is stagnant, then I say, okay, but how do I feel though? If I feel good, that's a plus. But if I don't really feel good, but my performance is better, that's a plus. That's something to focus on. But if I don't feel none of those things, but yet um, I look better, that's a plus too. So I try to not have those things lumped together. I do think about those three things, but I don't lump them together because just like I said, all those things may not happen at once. It's kind of like when someone loses weight for the first time, right? Usually, it's they feel good once they get their routine going. They feel good, or they don't really feel good. I think so. Maybe it is feel good, and if it's not feeling good, then they see a number on the scale go down, then they notice that they lost an inch. So I guess it's feel good and look a little better, but then they get to the point where they stop losing weight because they don't have knowledge about how weight loss goes and stuff like that. So now they're not feeling good because they look at the scale and now they think that they haven't made any changes. But if they focus, they probably did. They're just gaining muscle at the same time. So a lot of people that are on a fitness journey, especially when it's losing weight, they don't check their waist. They always check the scale, but they don't check measurements all over the body. So what ends up happening is they get discouraged, but it's like you did lose weight, but you're working out as well and you're eating better. So you probably lost 5 pounds of fat and gained 5 pounds of muscle. That's why you're stagnant for now. But just like I said, that's what happens when you focus on one or two things when it comes to a fitness journey. And that's why I said not all the time they're all going to happen at once. One may happen one week, and then the next week it may be something else. So always focus on those three things. They may not happen at once. It may be two out of the three or just one out of the three. But I made a video about that not too, I'll say about a month and a half ago. You should check it out. I'll probably update the video to elaborate on it more, a little bit like how I did just now. But yeah, that's what I do, and that's what keeps me motivated every single day. Like lately, it's all been performance based, but how I look and somewhat how I feel, it's like, and and a lot of times how you feel is based off your performance, and if not your performance, then how you feel. So I think it's because of my performance and everything going up in that category that I've been feeling better about it. Because if I wasn't improving in my performance, then I would feel like crap because I don't feel that I look it. I definitely don't look it. You see these young guys and some of these other dudes online and these gals, they be looking like stellar. They be looking amazing. You know, and I I definitely have a I definitely have like a sleeper's built for sure. If it's not a sleeper's built, then I look like what someone called me online. Y'all be trolling on me real bad or roasting me, should I say? Not really trolling, but roasting. I have people call me, yo, what up, Unc? Or they'll say, yo, you definitely got that dad strength, or that, or turn into grandpa strength or something like that. He's like, cause you know how it is, they don't look it, but they could perform it really well. And it's real funny the roast that I get sometimes. Like sometimes I just can't help but laugh. I'm like, man, they're right though. They're speaking facts though. They're not wrong. Um, but other than that, yeah, that's about it. But if you guys want to chat about something, I know last night I felt so bad. There was a girl. I think she was like with her. I think she was like with her. I don't know if it was her brother or her boyfriend or something, but um, I know they were asking questions and stuff, and with I didn't get to them on time. I think they're connected to me though. They just connected to me a couple of days ago, so that's good because if they come back on, I'm gonna give them a little bit of my time just so they didn't feel like how they did. Well, I'm assuming that they possibly could have felt like I had questions for you because I see your channel, I like it. I just want to ask some questions. And that's one of the reasons why I made my channel. I made my channel because you know, just like I said, there's a lot of people around my age group, and they're either trying to start back up with their health, or they're just starting for the first time, and someone want to start a YouTube. And the reason why I call out my trolls is because, not because of pride and stuff, but people need to know, if you're gonna start a fitness journey on YouTube, even somebody like me gets trolled. So the reason why I call them out is to let my viewers know that do want to start a YouTube, that's in a situation like me, and they need more confidence and reassurance that, hey, this stuff happens to me, but you see how I keep on moving forward. It's okay. Just keep on going, keep on going. You know, um, then a little bit for fun, because I like proving people when it comes to my physical performance wrong. Because it gives me something to work towards. If I can't do it, I train for it. And if I can do it, then I just do it, but better. I modify it to make it even more intense. But just like I said, everything that I do on my channel, I train for it. You know, like some of the stuff I never even done before. Some of it I've done in the past when I was a teen, young adult, 20s. But there's some stuff that I'm like, wow, I never tried that. Let me see if I could do it. And just like I said, if it wasn't for like my past history, having some knowledge based on how the body works, how certain parts need to be tightened and contracted so you can do certain moves and stuff, having that knowledge base, I probably wouldn't be able to do half of the stuff that you guys see on my channel, you know. Because I get it all the time. I get people saying, yo, that's impressive that you can do that stuff. And, how old are you? And this, that. And they say you had mass surgery, injuries, and, all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, man. And now I understand what my grandparents used to always used to say to me. They say, you take care of your body when you're younger, when you're older, even if you let yourself go a little bit, you will have reserves, and it will take care of you more so than if you don't do nothing with it when you get older. You know, yeah. I wonder who's here though, because I do see three people in here. It could be three stragglers that are just swiping up through lives. Like, okay, okay, okay. Or you guys could just be listening to me and just supporting me, which I do get that. I get people sometimes, um, they know about me and they support me, and sometimes they just sit back. They're like, I'm not gonna say anything, but I know me sitting back watching his live, he's gonna appreciate it when the watch hours go up. So hey, I'm cool with that. I'm not forcing you to engage in conversation with me. Um, but I do thank you for being here, because you are investing in me. You could be asleep, you could be eating, you could be hanging out with someone, watching your favorite show, but you're investing in me. And if you are doing those things that I mentioned, maybe you just have your laptop on and you're letting me play, because just like I said, you're supporting me in that way. But I do acknowledge you. I do see you, and I'm all about um, having consideration for those that invest in me. So if you are there, and if you are a YouTuber, and I don't know who you are, it will be good if you maybe drop a comment, because I do check my comments regularly. I always check my notification bell, and I check it all the time. If you look at most of my videos, look at the comment, I'm always replying as best as I can. I the only ones I probably wouldn't reply back to, if I'm not sure what they're saying, I'll put like a question mark, like, what do you mean? Or if it's someone that's been following me for a long time, I'll just give it like a like and a heart, because we converse throughout the whole day. It's not the whole week, so it's not like you know I have to hit up a reply all the time, because we're always chatting. If it's me on their channel or them on mine. I do want to eat good tomorrow. So the plan is right after I get done doing what I'm doing, we gotta eat good. We are gonna eat good. You know I always be eating good. We're either gonna go to the plant and we're gonna get another plant-based meal, or we're going to. I know it's a little bit late when I'm talking about doing my live tomorrow, but I've been in the mood for like breakfast, for some carb breakfast too, like pancakes or a nice thick French toast with berries on top, sliced bananas, pour that maple on there. Man, I've been feeling that, yo. I'm in so much in the mood to have something like that. Just slice into it, just dig that thing all up in my mouth. Have that maple syrup just oozing down my beard, you know. Like, look, man, I've been craving that for real, for real. Um, so we might do that. And if we don't do that, as I said, we're just gonna go to the plant-based place and we're gonna get a wrap. And hopefully they started the new shakes. Every month they do like a specialty shake for the month. If they did, if they didn't, then I'll probably just um get like a vanilla shake from there. Get one of their brownies, their plant-based vegan brownies, which is really good, by the way. If you guys never had one before, dip it inside that vanilla shake, and start tearing that thing up right on live. And yeah, I would say that would be the plan for tomorrow. And just like I said, I will be done with my day like around 12:30, no later than 1 o'clock. Then that'll give me enough time to do what I have to do for at least a good hour, no more than two, and then that's it. Yeah. Hopefully everything's done by 12:30. So then I could do a live till like 2:30 or 2:45. I'll say about 2:45. Do a live till 2:45, and then after that we'll just call it a day. And then Wednesday there will be no live Wednesday. There'll be like new content, but there won't be no live Wednesday at all. And if there is, it'll be a short one in the morning. I haven't done discussion topics lately when it comes to my videos, which I really do want to start those. I know I had a small group of people that loved when I did those, but I guess since I've been doing live, I've been doing a little bit of it. But when I make a video, it's more put together. It's constructed better. It's just not loose with it like I'm doing right now. And because usually I'm conversing with people, we're discussing something, I'm just blurring whatever out. But when I make my discussion topics, you know, I have to be clear because no one's not chatting with me, no one's not telling me to explain what I mean. So it has to be concise. So I just haven't done them in a while. It's been a long time. It's probably been a month since I did my last one. And it's funny because even till this day, people still look at them, and I'm like, hmm. But just like I said, I'm surprised. So you guys are probably wondering about my community wall post. I posted two of them. One of them I already talked about with the dude saying that my stuff was fake. He couldn't believe that I could do that stuff. But there was one before it, and it was mentioning basically November 1st through the 7th. So the reason why I put those dates in, ooh, should I spoil it though? Let's just say that the reason why I put those dates in is because a lot of things are going to happen between the 1st of November and the 7th. So I could have started the countdown today, but I figured, for one, it's Monday and it's right before. I don't celebrate tomorrow, but Some people do, and some people are saying that attend tomorrow and do the whole shebang. But I didn't want to do a countdown tomorrow either. So I figured November 1st, which is on a Wednesday, I'll start it then, right in the middle of the week. So we just have to be exactly on a number for it to start. So you guys will see. I know I will be there tomorrow. I can't tell you what it is though. I don't want to spoil it. All I know is that I will be on a certain number tomorrow, and then we're gonna start the countdown from there. I just can't spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. So you guys will see Wednesday. Wednesday. Other than that, just like I said, if you're new to this channel, check out my videos and check out my shorts. Um, if you're into if you're into seeing a surprise from somebody like me, so I'm pretty sure new people that come to my page, they'll see somebody like me, and then they look at my page and it's completely different. Like they're like, "Yo, man, this dude's doing some crazy stuff." But other than that, yeah, I've been really busy on my page recently. I haven't really visited other people as often, but if people that know me, they know that I've been on their page and being there for them, which is fine because I actually enjoy being on some of these people's pages. Um, I've been on there a lot, so hopefully they don't take nothing to heart when I'm doing my own thing for a little bit because I've only been doing lives for like a couple of weeks, you know, and it's just me. I don't have a group. I have supporters, but it's just me, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. Santa, what's good? What's good? Good to see you. You've been messaging me about I know you mentioned support, but I want you to start dropping links here so I could pin it, because there's not that much people that come through here. So your link, when people do drop by, it'll be there. If you just drop a link, it'll definitely be there for a long time. Look, this lit profile, um, lit marathon. That link's been on there for like 30 minutes. It's because I'm a channel that when it comes to lives, I don't have like big traffic. So when I do get traffic though, your link could be there. So just think about that for a minute. It means you're getting. Oh wait, hold on. It means you're getting famous now when haters go. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Somebody just hit me up in my comment section on my community wall, so I'm just replying back. That. All right, so right now, let's go ahead and see where I'm at. Let's see if anything updated in my analytics. All right, so I'm at 2,733. Uh, Santa, thank you for checking out my video. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I just saw that you commented 25 seconds ago. All right. And it looks like everything updated for today. I did make a discovery though. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. YouTube, when it comes to the analytics part, they update every 48 hours. So if you do see an update daily, it may not match up with what you did today or even yesterday. So what they'll do, you'll see an increase in your stats every week, every day, but they're behind like 48 hours, if that makes sense. So for example, whatever you accrued, not yesterday, but the day before, they just will put those numbers in probably by the end of today. And then tomorrow they will put in not today's numbers but yesterday's numbers. So I just noticed that because when I was looking on my page, I noticed that my hours went up by like three, and it's because I remember doing a live, a really short live. It was like the shortest live I ever did, but it was like I was on there for like 1 hour, and I only got 3 hours for it, and you know today I just got those 3 hours, and I did that the day before yesterday. So I just figured that out. Someone did mention to me already that it takes 48 hours. I just wanted to see what they meant by that, and now I understand what they meant. So I know yesterday I made a lot. So we're gonna find out exactly how much. 'Cause I know yesterday was a really good day. Last night and earlier on that day. So I'm gonna see those numbers tomorrow. Whew. We've been on here for 37 minutes. I know there's a lot of people that are doing their lives and stuff because um, it is Monday, right? Monday's a really busy and hard day for a lot of people. What I'm doing right now, I'm just I'm gonna check real quick, see who's doing a live right now. I won't say anything because I don't want to take the attention off of them. I never do that. There's nothing wrong with doing something like that, but when you're like, hey, I got a live going, I just don't do that because I truly love supporting people, and I just let people know. Like for example, it's a perfect example. So, and I shout her out on every live because I know she will benefit you. She will help you out. Maria Pinay, Germany. She's a perfect example. When her live is going, I tell people that are on my page, whether they're new or not, especially if they're content creators, to go there because I love helping people. Now, some people they really trying to make their YouTube, watch hours and get monetized. Some of them will be selfish in it and they won't say anything because they're trying to elevate themselves. But I'm the complete opposite. I want to elevate you guys. I know I'm gonna get mine sooner or later, but I love giving. So what I do, I tell you guys to hit up channels like hers. Gisella's another one. Sis Steph is another one too. Um, they constantly connect. And then you have family oriented channels. They're so cute. They're awesome too. Very entertaining and loving people. You got TTJ, Tata Joy group. And then you have Angel in them, but they ain't got no name for their group. Like they need to just do it, man. They need to be like Tata Joy and just collaborate, just give themselves a name because they're always together. And I wish they would just give themselves a name for themselves. Them girls and a couple of the fellas that's on their page, they just need to give themselves a name. TTJ got a name for themselves. Angel, Lizelle, and Farrell and Nash and them, they just need to make themselves something and just say, okay, when we're together, we're this, that, and the third. They need to be like the Planeteers, but that's my opinion. But they don't. But they're always together. So you connect with one of them. They're very supportive too. So I would say those are like my top five. It'll be Maria Panay, Gisela, this stuff because this stuff has a system like they do. Like Maria and Jaws. Jaws and systems, Gisela I met. Her system's just it's a little bit different because she's not as she doesn't do like the whole digitizing and showing people's business on the screen, which I do appreciate. I do appreciate that because some people don't want, you know, but she does have like 5 phones and she connects everyone together through those 5 phones. I give her a lot of respect. Her and Maria, Panay, and Sister, they have their own system going. It's only them. They don't have support like that, and they managed to get it done. So I'm impressed, you know. But it'll be Maria, Gisela, Sister, and then if you want to click with a group, then the two will be TT and J. And just like that Angel and them, they ain't got a name for themselves, but if they did, if you connect with one of them, then you know you get like a whole party pack. So just like I said, Maria, Estella, Sister, TTJ, and then Angel and Lizel's group, groupies. And I'm all the way live because just like I said, I don't have a system like they do. In my heart, I love supporting, but I don't have their system. The best thing I be doing on my page is, hey, hit up these people, stay on their channel, and I'll see you next time. You know, but I do have consideration though. And I truly love helping, and that's why even if I need something from y'all, I direct y'all to the right place right away. I don't even waste time. I'm like, screw my watch hours. Go over there and help yourself out. Go to those channels that I mentioned and help yourself out. You know, but I can't think of anybody else. There's some other people too that's really helpful and supportive that actually helped me on my way starting out initially. Like Meritus, she was like, she definitely was a part of my first 1,000, like to get me there. And Nalo, she was oh, and Kendra, Donna, and oh my god, Neo Rider and Karen Ballard. They were the ones though that I connected with that got me started with all this, um, connecting with other people and stuff. So I'm not gonna forget them obviously because just like I said, they were. I would say when I started knocking on doors, they were the first people indefinitely. So shout out to them as well. So you have channels that are good for starting out, and then once you start understanding YouTube more and stuff, then there's channels that just like I said, that'll take you to the next step, the next level. And then they give you insight, they teach you some things, and they let you know about watch hours and subs and other great info and stuff. And then from there, then when you start becoming more independent, then that's when you could either form a group or you just like I say, just keep on capitalizing on who you connect with, you know, and and then your channel just possibly just ends up growing from there. You just have to have a good, healthy mindset. You have to be more of a giver and enjoying giving than just receiving and taking. And then sooner or later, you will grow. You will grow fast. You know, people will be loyal to you and support. You know, but just like I say, you can't have that attitude, me, mine, I all the time. Because if you do, people will see that. Next thing you know, yeah, they may be connected to you by sub count, but that doesn't mean that they'll be investing in you by watching your stuff. So just remember, just you know, be real, be sweet, be honest, and just have it in your heart just to give more so than take. That's all I'm saying. My allergies are bad around this time. Better than yesterday though, and the day before, so it was awful. So, so what I oh wow, I got a new just got a new sub. That's what's up. It goes up every day. I'm telling you. Because they see this big guy doing some crazy stuff. They be like, wow, I'm telling you. That's how it is for me, especially when it comes to fitness content. When I see someone that doesn't really look the part, but they do something phenomenal, I sub to them right away, right away, because you expect someone that's ripped, young, or just big and muscular to do something crazy. But when you see someone like me, I ain't got no six pack, my legs ain't decked out, I'm not cut, I don't have crazy definition all over the place. When you see somebody like me do something crazy, to me that's impressive. And usually YouTubers that are like that, I be connected to them mad fast because genetically how they look, they just look like the normal Joe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Joe? That's funny. I said normal Joe. Not referring to you. I just say normal Joe just to like throw out a name. I do the same thing with girls. I say, yeah, Sally, Miss Sally. But yeah, I just that impresses me. You know, it always does. Also, if you like workout content stuff too, like my stuff, but better. Limit Breaker Joseph has some really good stuff. So if you like my stuff, you'll like his stuff way better. I'm talking about like a million light years better. That's why I tell a lot of you that are connected to me that if you guys hit up my channel, there's people that do the things that I do, but just a million times better. Their content is better. They just they don't post as much as I do. That's why people see me more, and that's why they connect with me more. But the little bit that you do see from them outbeats anything on my channel by millions. So you can hit up Limit Breaker Joe, and you'll be very impressed. Cause just like I said, there's a lot of people on my channel. They make my stuff look like child's play, like nothing, like straight up throw it away, quit YouTube, and just go to sleep. But yeah, you should definitely check his stuff out. I'm impressed with him. And when Shiki's here, he's another one. I'm impressed with that brother too. Impressive dude. Yes, they are. But I'm just looking forward to eating. That's what's up. Oh yeah, no problem, Joe. Yeah, you know, I keep it real, man. Like you got. I know some people say, "Oh, don't down yourself." I'm just being honest, though. I don't sugarcoat things, even when it comes to myself. Because I have that attitude. You can only be a better version of yourself if you acknowledge something, and I acknowledge that what you do on your channel in Shiki, just like I said, it makes mine look like trash. Get that out of here. So I just post a lot. So that's why people notice me a lot. Now it's not because I mean, just like I said, obviously I'm a big guy that does stuff so it catches eyes, I'm not ripped and decked out or anything. So that captures people, you know, um, but one of the reasons why people know is because I just post like crazy, you know. Like today alone, I did one video, two live, and I did like six shorts. So that's a lot. So obviously, if you're consistent in doing that, people are gonna see it. The only downfall with doing that though is if none of those things get in the algorithm. Now you have to either wait till it does, or you're just gonna have a video just sitting there with a couple of views, and then you're either gonna delete it and hope then by reposting it, it does get seen, or it'll never get seen, and then you're just gonna have to make a new video doing the same thing. Today I bought a Ethiopian food with injera bread. Love, yeah, oh yeah, that is good. That is good. I can't wait till tomorrow because I'm really gonna eat a lot. Like I'm so hungry, and it's funny because I eat all the time, but I stay hungry, man. I stay hungry. I'm not like hungry to the point where I'm like starving or anything. I'm just a fatty at heart. I think about food too much, man. And it doesn't help that I'm staying up late doing this. I think that's why my parents and so they used to always tell me that if I feel any hint of tiredness, just go to sleep because when you stay up, that's when the munchies start. That's when you want to eat everything. You eat all the snacks late at night, leftovers. If a place is open nearby, you can go there and get something to eat. Like if there's like a gas station or a place that's open till like 2 a.m., you know? Mm. But I knew this live was going to be a little bit short. The longest I'll probably stay on is like 12 a.m. Um, but the shortest, I haven't even been on here for an hour yet. We'll see what happens after an hour. So I'll be on here for 10 minutes more. Let's see how I feel then. If there's not much traffic and I'm feeling more tired, then yeah, I'll end it then. If not, and there's traffic that pulls up out of nowhere, then I'll keep it going. So I do have consideration for people that show up on my live last minute. That's how, yeah, I am too, and I don't starve myself like some of these peak fitness dudes. Yeah, I don't either. I keep it real on my channel. When people see me eat, that's what I eat. I keep it real. I don't do none of that. Like, I would hate if somebody looked up to me, especially if I start losing even more weight, and the only thing they saw me eat was super healthy stuff or a little bit, and they thought that's how I lost it, knowing darn well I eat other stuff and I eat a lot. So I keep it real for people to let them know that they don't have to starve themselves. They ain't got to struggle. Now I do let them know if you trying to lose weight fast, then yeah, you probably don't want to look at my channel and eat like me. But if you just still want to enjoy your life, do what you do, make improvements, and still lose a little bit, not maintain your weight at the same time getting stronger, then yeah, I just just make better alternatives. You can eat the same stuff, just eat a better version of it. That's what it's all about. Like for example, I don't eat Dorito chips, but I eat a healthier alternative from the Atkins chip diet. It has this protein chips. Or I'll eat sun chips, which is you know not which is just like I said, none of the stuff that I eat is the healthiest, but it has more nutritional value to it than some of the stuff that I could be eating. So I just let people know. And I thought I heard some clicking, but oh, that's from my food time. But yeah, just pick better alternatives, and it still may not be the healthiest, but it's still good. It's still better for you. Let's get it. All right, Kiki just hit me up. Kiki's probably here too. You live in an apartment, bad body. So this is my attic. This is So I don't know how much of my videos you watch, but you'll see me like in my kitchen, in one of my rooms. Like today, you'll see me do like some push-ups in one of my rooms. But it's weird because I'm used to apartment complexes. So I live. So yes, this is an apartment, but it's inside a big house. Does that make any sense? Um. Oh, dude, forgive me. Haha. What are you doing? No, 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 no. That's not a dumb question. That's fine. It just weirds me out because before I lived here, the only apartments that I knew about were apartment complexes and and stuff like that. So it's funny because when I moved here, I used to when I talked to the people that I know, I was like, "Yo, you live in that big house?" And they will say, "No, it's like not all this is mine. This is an apartment." But just like I said, where I used to live, you wouldn't call a big house an apartment. That's just a house. So it's funny how you know how certain regions, like in the United States, you have apartment complexes, and then you'll have like a house, but it's called an apartment. So I live in a house that's called an apartment, if that makes sense. It's new. It was new to me too when I was like, okay. But yeah, this is the attic slash storage area. Um, and then it's because of this. That's why it changed. It's on 100% now, so I don't need it no more. But yeah, this is my attic slash storage space. I store all my stuff over there, as you can see, and so my weight area is up here in my attic area, and then obviously downstairs, that's where I sleep. Downstairs is basically like any other place. It has its kitchen, its rooms, living room, etc., etc. But yeah, it was definitely a cultural shock when I moved here because people was calling homes apartments, and I wasn't used to that. To me, a house and a home is just a house. You wouldn't call it an apartment. But when I moved here, yeah, a home was called an apartment unless you owned it, and then you could call it a home. But every place is different, man. But I usually do my lives up here because once in a while when I do lives, I actually do work out. And I would just work out of nowhere. Like I'll be talking with you, and then I'll do like a push up or something new that I haven't posted on my channel. And then I will actually post it while I'm doing my live. Because I have two phones when I do this stuff. I record on this, but I do my live on the one that I'm talking to you on right now. So that's how I do it. It's better to have two phones when you do this stuff. That's for sure. Um, I'm starting to see people hit me up though. That is crazy. Like I know this morning my sub count went up. Then it went dead for a little bit, and I was posting mad stuff too. And then like this late at night, now it's going up again. So that's pretty cool. Just like I said, I post so much. I got like over 1,000 videos. So I mean, you will hope that people are connecting. I just been blessed. You know, hard work pays off. You gotta be consistent. That's for sure. You have to be consistent. The moment you stop being consistent, YouTube stops pushing you in the algorithm. Sometimes when you haven't posted in a while, YouTube will look at those videos and they will blast it. You'll get like 1,000 views and stuff, more than that. But then if you stop again, you know, the algorithm part, it just doesn't stay popping anymore. So I noticed that I finally got into that pocket. I finally did like it happened sometime this year, and it started to happen like every 2 months. I will say it started to happen more and more every month, if not two. And that algorithm, I started to get in there. I have two phones too. My friend gave it to me, so it means a lot. Yeah, yeah. Use those two phones, man. Um, the wind is picking up, but yeah, use those two phones. Use them. Like I have this phone, and I use it for my lives more. It's not as clear as this one, but it's still clear enough. Yeah, he gave one to you. Yeah, that's what's. I understood what you meant. Your friend gave you a phone, but use two phones, and if you could use one phone for your live and one phone re, to play music, so then your other phone could record while the music is playing, and it could capture new content. So that's how I do it. So this phone will record mainly for my content stuff, and it also helps me message people when I do lives or drop a link or mod people. And then this phone, it doesn't really record much. I could use it for recording, but I use it for lives, and I use it to what is it? Lives, and I'm like going brain dead here. I know I just mainly do it for lives, that's for sure. But I use it for something else too. I just can't think right now on what it was that I was trying to say. All I know is that I use the hotspot on this from this, so this phone works when I'm out. When I'm out. That's what I do. Um, but always have two phones. This is mainly my live phone. I always, every time when I do a live, like 99.9% of the time is on the phone that I'm looking at you from right now. And then this one does the rest. Um, it does the rest. It does, this one does like my recording. This one I'm gonna start doing recording on too, because it has like my old content on this phone. I just gotta delete it because now that now that I'm not over 330 pounds anymore, and it's been over a year since I've been on YouTube, I need to delete everything that's on this phone that in regards to like my fitness and stuff, because it's already a YouTube database now. And if I do need to retrieve it again, all I have to do is hook it up to a USB to a computer, and then it'll boot everything back up again. So I'm gonna delete everything from this phone so I can start recording on it more. And then when another year goes by, I'm gonna buy myself another phone. So I'm gonna have three phones now. And then this one is gonna act like the one that I'm talking to you from right now. And then it's just gonna keep on happening over and over and over again. Um, because I've been having this phone for like, so I had it this year, I had it last year, and the year before. So it'll be 3 years since I had this. So I would say sometime next year I'm gonna get a new phone, another Android, and this one I'm gonna give a break. I'm gonna take a break from this, or I may still use this one if there's nothing wrong with it. And then I'll have three phones, and then I'll be able to connect people much better with three phones. Because the more phone devices you have, especially if you're helping the community connect with each other, is much better the more you have. So I will have a station right here. Then I have this station, probably like a stand. My attic space is gonna look nicer too, but I'm gonna have it like right here, and then I'm gonna have one literally right in front of me or in my hand, and I'm gonna be watching people's videos on one phone, doing a live on this phone, and then the one in my hand will be messaging and dropping links and all that. So I'm gonna have a setup because I learned from other YouTubers how they do things, and it's effective, especially when they're helping out other people. And that's what I want to do. That's one of my main goals here. I want to help people, not just in fitness, but I want them to feel comfortable on YouTube, and I want them to elevate their page and stuff. But you just have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. And I noticed that a lot of people, due to certain life circumstances, that consistency it dwindles. You know. Now, if you are consistent and you're not growing, obviously something needs to change. Sometimes it takes time. People thought that to get where I was at, where I am, that it was supposed to take like months. I'm like, months? Are you for real? It's like, no. For me, on average, I think if you're consistent and you have enough knowledge about YouTube on how to work it without making mistakes, because I didn't have no prior knowledge at all. I just kind of just went in it dumb minded. It should take within 2 years at minimum. If you get everything done within a year, like monetize and all these subs and views, you either have like a really strong support network and you had knowledge about how YouTube operates and stuff, and all that other good stuff associated with YouTube. I didn't have that prior knowledge. I didn't even know about watch hours. I just thought that, my main goal was to keep record of my fitness journey so I could have it for myself. And then someone introduced me to the making money off of it and all that stuff. And I thought, why not? It's interesting, right? That's pretty cool. Even though I don't need it. But to me, like my family will say,
money is money. So if you got extra in your pocket, you can use that for entertainment money or to go out to eat money, give to people money, something. So I was like, you know what, why not? And I just started to get more serious with my YouTube channel within this month and some of last month because I had other people from other channels and other lives saying, why not? You know, they're like, you get all these views, you support everyone's channel, Bad Body. I see you supporting this person and you're doing this, you're doing that. But what about you? How close are you to monetize? How close are you to this and that? And then when I looked at my analytics, I was like, wow, I'm actually really close. You know, I'm surprised because I never checked it like that. I never checked it every day. And when I realized that I was really that close, I'm like, why not? And now I'm just taking a little bit more time for myself on my page and stuff. I still support others like on my other phone. Just like I said, while I'm doing this, I'm watching their content on this phone. But or their lives and stuff like that. But just like I said, I just realized that since I'm really close, why not? You know? And I'm that darn close. That's why on my community wall I'm spoiling it a little bit, but there's a countdown, and that's gonna start on the first if I don't get there miraculously tonight. But there's gonna be a countdown, and I can't wait. I cannot wait because I'm really gonna make a live on that. I gotta make sure I'm nice and cleaned up. Put on my nice clothes. Don't look like the usual Bad Body when he goes out with a jacket. Nah, I'm really gonna look nice and it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be real sweet. But that'll definitely be sometime next month. It'll be way before mid November. It may I would say it'll be at the first half of mid November at latest. But it can happen anytime now. And I just want to make a live and videos and stuff. And I also want to make like a long, not a long video, just a just the process, what I did, what mistakes I made, et cetera, et cetera. And I really want to be transparent too, because I notice when people make videos like that, they're not as transparent. Like it's like very vague, super vague. But I want to make sure that I mention everything, every single little detail. I want to make sure I mention it all. Like how long it took, what was my struggles, what's my goals, what happens when it happens. I want to mention all that stuff. I'm even gonna record some of it. So when I do see it, when I click on the prompts and everything, I want to have my phone recording it all. And there was somebody on my page that when he got monetized, he was recording the process. He didn't record obviously like the tax information you have to do, but he did like record like when it happened. He's like, I'm gonna click this button. It says that I'm eligible. Then bam, 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 and there you go. Um, but yeah. And people thought I. Oh my goodness! Look who's here. Uh oh. Am I gonna fall asleep just imagining you talking? Oh man, what's good, Fafi? What's good? Hey, now you got me thinking about, hey, how you doing? I just want to sleep now. And I was just telling Joe that I was feeling a little tired and let's see what's gonna happen after an hour. And didn't I say that? I said after an hour, watch some heads pop up out of nowhere. And you're the first one, and I won't be surprised if more people popped up out of nowhere. And it always happens like that. Every time when I do a live and I'm like, okay, I think we're about to wrap up, I'll see one head pop up, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and another one. And it just keeps on going. I'm like, oh, now I got to stay on because now there's mad heads here. Um, But it always happens. It never fails. Every time when I'm like, okay, I think this is it, and right before I'm gonna say like my peace out, it be heads popping. It's like y'all be watching. Y'all be like, no, we're purposely gonna wait, and we're to make sure he stays on. The moment he starts closing his eyes and say he's gonna wrap up, we're all just gonna pop up out of nowhere. See, now there's three people. It went from 0 to 2 to 3, and I won't be surprised if it just ends up being 10 people because it happens every time. Never fails. It happened yesterday. It happened the day before yesterday, which I'm fine with that. I love chatting with y'all. Um, it's fine by me. I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow, but it's gonna be an easy day at the same time. So I really don't. I don't care. Um, But yeah, Fafi, it's good to see you though. I don't think I ever seen you on my page this late for me. 'Cause I know it's early for you. But yeah, this is the first. Look, Kate, she's here too. That's what I'm saying. I told you. What did I tell you, Fafi? I told you. I told you this happens. The moment I'm like, okay, more heads pop up. Hi, sir, Papa. How are you? I'm doing great. Just doing my live. I was just telling Fafi and Joe that every time when it's this late, right before I'm like, okay, I think we're good, more heads start to pop up out of nowhere. And it always happens. Like, you guys have like an alarm set, like, okay, Bad Body's thinking about closing shop, but we got to bomb raid him so he stays on. And it's so funny. Like, it never fails. It happens all the time. I have people from Maria's channel, like 20 people come on in. I have people from TT and J, your group, come on in. I have people from Angel and out of nowhere. Mind you, sometimes I don't even see them all day. And out of the blue, they just pop up like brrr. I'm like, where you guys come from? Are you guys like watching me? You guys are setting this up? Like, no, he's gonna stay on. We're gonna bombard him with a whole bunch of comments and it's so funny. I appreciate it though. I really do. I appreciate when you guys do it. But it's just funny though. It makes me laugh. It happens every time. So far it's been happening every time. But I appreciate y'all when you guys come though. I enjoy it. Just like I said, I love chatting, and that's one of the reasons why I have a YouTube because this is somewhat my social life. Because my social life is so basic. It's the usual work, um, responsibilities, and stuff like that. And it's like, ugh. But when I'm on YouTube, not only I'm listening to others and reading others' comments, but I talk about whatever, and the things that I have to deal with they're postponed. They're not in front of me. Um, and just like I said the other day, that's why I be in my car sometimes and drive off because when I'm home, I see my work stuff. I see this, I see that, and it reminds me of my busy life. And it's a busy good life. It's not a busy bad life. Some people they have a busy life and it's chaotic. My life is busy, but it's a good busy. I enjoy it, but just because I enjoy it doesn't mean that I don't need a break from it once in a while. So that's when I get in my car. I go out to eat like I always do. That's why you guys see me eating all the time. And I park by the water and I just start doing my lives and talking. That's when I see you. More so when I do those lives early on in the water. And so that's why I'm surprised that I'm seeing you here right now. Um, because usually I see you like around like 9 a.m. ish here. And out and then I see Tata and around this time, but that's when they do their lives, and then in the morning time they'll pop in. But I was happy to see Kay. She showed up twice, and Fafi, you were surprised straight up. Like, you surprised me today showing up right now. Like, but hey, um, if I'm still up, I may have to hear you say something so I go to sleep. Have you playing somewhere? Be like, okay, you know. It's funny because when I was a kid, I used to love hearing. I loved hearing the typewriter or like any keyboards that were like playing and pressing and stuff. I used to love that when I was a kid. And then I think it was the vacuum. I know some people have some busted up vacuums and it doesn't sound nice, but if you have like a really good vacuum cleaner, a really good one, that was sometimes soothing. Or when my mom, she'll wash clothes and then the dry clothes from the dryer, she'll throw them on the bed, and I loved like when she'll throw it on me when I was a kid because I never wanted to get out of those warm clothes. I'm like, no, I don't want to go to school. I just want to stay here. But but yeah, you got that accent stuff going on. So, and I saw a couple of people on your page talking about it too. They're like, yeah, she got that voice and makes people want to sleep. I said, yeah, I agree. You know, but that's a blessing though. You could maybe make something of your channel if you did stuff like that. Just start talking. Not just a live thing. Do the ASMR thing, the ASMR, and just start talking. I didn't think that was a thing really. And then one day I saw a couple of channels that did that, and then I heard you, and I was like, wow, this is actually a thing. You know, there's people talking and it soothes them. Kind of like a baby hearing his mother's voice or his parents' voice, you know, when they're little infants. But it works, you know, it works. And it could work for you too. Make a name out of it. uh, but now it's back at one again, which I don't know who you are, but I do thank you for being here. If it's still Fafi, thank you. If it's Joe, thank you. If it's Kay, thank you. And you know what's gonna happen? Again, right when I say okay, I think I'm good. So somebody's gonna pop up. But let me go check the time. So it's 11:31 right now. Um, since you guys popped up, I'll let it stay on for 15 more minutes. And if no one look, oh limit. All right. Good night, man. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. Just like I said, I didn't mind the questions. I love chatting. If you have any questions, because we never really talk. And sometimes I just want to talk to you about basic exercise stuff once in a while. But when you get a minute, or when you come on my live earlier on, we could talk about that stuff. Other than that, man, have a good night. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so let the countdown begin. Let the countdown begin. Um, I'm gonna keep it going, and by 11:45, if it's still mute, then we're definitely gonna call it a wrap. We're gonna call it a wrap, and we're gonna go to bed. Somebody else has popped up. I wonder who it was. See, right when I said this is it, I was, I was gonna cut off the lights and head downstairs too, but somebody just popped up. Oh, now they gone. They gone. They gone. All right. Or I think they're gone. They're probably like, oh, he's talking about going to sleep. No, I'll keep it on as long as I need. Um, it's just that when it's this late, there has. Oh wait. Do you see Tyson versus what? Hold on. No. I'm glad that you said something. Wait a minute. Wait. Now you got me looking it up. Give me a minute. Hold on. By the way, what's up, sleeper? Hold on. Give me a minute. Now you got me. Um, give me a minute. Oh snap. I did not know this was happening. So another UFC fighter went against a boxer. Yo, where was I when this was happening? I'm looking at it right now, dude. All right, hold on. Give me a minute. He said Francis said that he was robbed. I see that he knocked him down. He's a strong dude, though. NGA, he's real strong. Yo, he said this ain't gonna be no McGregor and Mayweather fight. He's like, I'm gonna bring it in. Wow. Because this dude, he's good at martial arts and he's real strong. Oh, he hit him with an elbow. Yeah, NGA is real strong. Yeah, man, he's got insane power. Yeah, he has all around power. NGA. Like you got some people they have power, but it's not spread out. It's more localized in certain area. But NGA though, he has power all over. Like he's straight up like a monster from his even in his ear. Like he's straight up is he's like he's one of those people. Oh man, I would have saw this in person. I totally forgot about this. It's funny because I saw videos and stuff about this happening, but I've been so busy lately. Um, uh, I think they let Tyson keep it because was did he retire? Is he like making shows and all that stuff? But you know what though? That's still rigged. I don't care if they did it out of love or not. Um, unless something was happening behind the scenes where they said if NGA wins, we'll give him a lot of money, but we're not gonna give him the title. So maybe something like that happened that we don't know about. All I know is that when it comes to sports nowadays, you know, eh, I don't know. Actually, I don't even want to get into it because everything's political, even in sports. Oh, Whip, what's going on? Hold on. I'm finna make you into a mod. Give me 1 minute. I'm finna do it right now. We were just talking about the Tyson versus NGA fight that I missed, and I never miss stuff like that ever. I never miss stuff like that, but for some reason I did. Um, and I'm actually disappointed that I did, that I missed that. Like I'm so like disappointed. All right, you're a mod now, but I can't believe I missed that fight. Like I'm upset that I didn't. And that's not like me at all. I never miss stuff like that ever because I like fights. I'm into that stuff. I'm into like martial arts and boxing and all that stuff. That's my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised that I missed that. Like, wow. Thanks for telling me though. But yeah, it's all political. Yeah, you can't trust anything no more. I seen you've been uploading a lot, getting them gains. Oh yeah, heck yeah. I've been improving. I know my weight's been stagnantly around the same, but I've been making improvements, and I had to tell people on my page, it's like if you're focused on the number when it comes to my weight, then you're deceiving yourself because the body, if it's gaining or it's around the same weight, but you're making progress, that means that you're replacing fat with muscle. That's all that means. But if I was gaining a little bit, or if I was still the same weight, but I'm getting weaker, then that will be the opposite. Now muscle's going away and I'm gaining fat. So I had to let people know because people like, yo, you're still in the 260. What's going on? And I'm like, yeah, but am I making progress though? And then they're like, yeah. It's like, exactly. If I wasn't making progress, then it'll be a problem. And the reason why, when it comes to my exactly muscles, yeah, exactly. And the reason why I don't get too bent out of shape at me being 260 is because, so for example, if I did more weightlifting, because I do more calisthenics and plyometrics, but if I did like a lot of weightlifting, that could somewhat be deceiving because you could be gaining weight and only be getting stronger in one area, right? And that's good, but it could also be bad because everything else going to crap if you're focused on one thing. But I do a lot of calisthenics and plyometric, and what is that? That's body weight exercise stuff. So if my whole body is making improvements when I do my calisthenics, if I'm jumping higher, if I'm doing newer push-ups that I haven't really done before on my channel at all. Like the other day, I did the claps behind my back, and someone requested that from me months ago. And I told him, I said, I can't do it right now because I thought at the time it was because I was heavier and I was like, I need to train for it. But guess what? I'm heavier right now and I was able to do it. So that just goes to show that I'm doing something right. I may not look the part still because my diet's not perfect, but my training regimen is on point. So you know, I made improvements, but it's been more performance based versus how I look. So a lot of people got this misconception, but it's like if you've been following me, you will see that I made improvements. Yeah, I used to weigh over 330 pounds and I stopped losing weight when I got like the 260, but I'm a heavy guy and I'm doing crazy calisthenics and plyometric stuff that a lot of people my size could barely do. You know, I'm doing double clap push ups, I'm doing Supermans, I'm doing decline push ups with touching my heads, I'm doing claps behind the back. Like I'm doing this. Yeah, there's people on YouTube that are bigger than me that can do that stuff. But who do you know day by day in your personal life that's big or bigger than me that's doing that stuff? Because it's easy to find people like that on YouTube because by a click of a button, all you gotta do is search, type in something, you'll see it. But if we're talking about the mass of people that we work with every day, that we see every day, you're not gonna see that unless you go on the internet and search for it. So that's why a lot of people, when they come to my channel, they're like, yo, this dude, wait, what? And he's doing all this stuff. It amazes people. It even amazes my neighbor. My neighbor watches my stuff and he's like, yo, you're a big dude. And people that I've been knowing all my life, they don't be doing that stuff. And you're up in age too. That's another thing. I'm not some young person. I'm up in age and I had mass surgeries and stuff. And I'm doing all this stuff and I'm a big guy. Heavier weight is insane with Cal saying you are more healthier than most, commenting because you can just see your consistency as well. Yeah, Um, and that's what it mainly is all about. It's all about consistency. If you're consistent and you don't jump the gun, because even before I started doing all this crazy calisthenic stuff, I started off with the basic stuff, like on my knees. You know what I'm saying? And practicing stuff on my knees or on the wall. And a lot of people, they try to skip those steps. And it's like, maybe just start off on your knees. So, for example, if you're trying to do clap push ups, try doing it on your knees. Just get the feeling of it. And then put your legs up and then try doing it. But people like to jump the gun. That's how they hurt themselves. So, everything I did, I started out on my knees. But it also helped that I used to do that stuff when I was younger. So, Ryan, that's why I see you have great form as well. It still needs some polishing, but it's better than most. But there's some areas I still need to polish on. Like I have I have spinal issues, and my scapula is depressed on my left side. So once in a while, my nerves start acting up. My form gets off, but it's not because I'm deliberately messing it up. It's because at the time my nerves and everything's jacked up. So my allergies are starting right now. Mm. That's how I know it's almost about that time for me to take Benadryl, which is an antihistamine with that diphenhydramine to knock you out. Mm. Ugh. But I'm starting to feel it straight up. I'm so happy you showed that fight to me, though. I'm really happy, man, because I totally forgot about it, and I'm so busy that I wouldn't have noticed it at all. Like, so I'm really happy about that. That you showed me that. That's what's up. That made me super happy that you said that. Right, and that's why I see. Oh, okay. I recently started physical therapy. Have you done resistant band work? Oh, I love. Oh, you haven't seen. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now. Wait, you should get one of these. Get this. Get this. You should get this. I love resistant training. I love resistant band training. So this is a new addition to my resistant bands. I have a lot of this. This is my attic space. Um, I work out in the attic, obviously. And I have like all my stuff up here. This was given to me as a gift, so I don't even know how much this was. This was given to me last year on my birthday. I did a couple of recordings of this, but it goes up to 300 pounds in resistance. But yeah, I did a couple of videos with it. I need to do more videos with this though. I just but I love it. I love it. It comes with different bands. Right now, I grabbed the bands. No, it goes up to 500. Sorry. But I grabbed the bands that went up to 300. So this right here, it goes up to 300. The ones that I have right now. But if I were to put every single band together, then it goes up to 500 pounds. But I just, did 300, and I'll do it. So with this, it makes it a little bit easier with the handles. But if you do it from a closer grip with the bar, kind of like at the gym too, the closer you are, for most people, it gets harder because of the range of motion. Um, it gets harder. But yeah, I've been training with this off screen, and I need to start doing it on screen because I know a lot of people, they want to know how I train, because I don't really do weightlifting like that. I do with legs. With legs, I do weights, but with upper body and stuff, I do calisthenics or resistant band work. Um, because for some reason when I do weights, and you guys see me in the gym when I use weights with my upper body, I'm pretty strong, but for some reason when I do weights at the gym with upper body, it's either I don't recover well or it jacks up my nerves really bad. So I just stick with like plyometrics and calisthenics more. Not only because of the nerve part, I just love calisthenics and plyometrics more anyway, especially the older that I got. Um, but legs is still weights and stuff. I don't think anything could replace legs when it comes to strength building, like the gym. But yeah, but I got this. I like it. I love it. Do I use it a lot? I wish I did. But when I do use it, I use it for a long time. Like I literally work out with this thing hardcore. I do. I could easily like press. I could be sitting down talking to you right now and just literally do like this with it. Shoulder press, tricep extensions. I can't really do squats in this though because I'm so tall that it's either I just make the resistance mad crazy hard or I just can't stretch it enough. But yeah, I love it though. I love this thing. Absolutely love it. I think everyone should buy one. There's there's a woman that has a YouTube channel, and she has one of these, and she also has the board because some of them come with like a platform where you can hook it up to, so you could do like really good deadlifts, so you don't have to step on the band. It actually anchors it, and it's really cool. I'll Amazon it for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's worth it. I know there's some people that are hardcore gym goers and they're like, nah, that's nothing. But to me, it's something. Look, I've been making improvements, so it's working for me. Man, I'm trying to progress my pull-ups. So, you haven't been on my lives, but starting next month, if not after Thanksgiving holiday, I am going to be doing more bar work because for 6 months, if not a little bit more, I made a lot of progress with my push-ups and stuff. So the plan, my goal is to get really good at calisthenics, like amazing good. So I basically done push-ups that everyone requested of me on my channel. And the last ones that people requested was the back clap and the double clap. And right when I did those, it got to the point where I started just making up stuff from the top of my head that I'm pretty sure other people already thought of, but I'm talking about stuff that I wasn't aware of and I just thought about it. And the only thing that I haven't done yet that will be really cool, that's like a push-up form, is a triple clap, obviously. No matter how you do it from back to front or from 1, 2, 3, or and then you got the planche push-ups. Do you think harder variations trumps repetition? So I I do harder variations to test myself, but nothing will beat repetitions because repetition is what makes you stronger. So I do repetitions more so off camera when I train for those variations that I do. And that's another misconception that people have on my channel. Not you, so to say, but I have some people on my channel that just meet me for the first time and they say, "Oh, that's bad that you do that stuff. You shouldn't do that stuff every day." And it's like I don't do these crazy push-ups every day. I train for them, but I don't train doing them. There's a difference. One is you train for it by doing normal stuff. And then the other one, which I don't recommend, is you try to do that stuff every day. Those crazy push ups that I do. If I did those push ups that you guys see me do on my channel every day, I will kill myself. Like, I'll be in the hospital. Blood pressure will be high and everything. That's why you guys only see me do a couple of them. You guys don't see me do a video doing like thousands of them. Heck no. I don't care if I'm able. Like, no. I'm an older guy. The most I'll do is 5 reps and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And there's like a big misconception on my page. There's like I have like half people on my channel saying, "Oh, you do that stuff every day, and that's not good. You're telling your viewers that it's fine." I never said it was fine. On my live, and I even made a video on it. I said those push-ups that you see me do, you only see that temporarily. I do that to test myself and for views. That's not what I do every day. I don't recommend someone doing that stuff every day. Unless you're a professional and you're a gymnast and you're a genetically born calisthenic freak, then yeah, by all means, go all out and you could do it every day. But I'm a broken old man that I you know I, I'm at risk of getting injuries. Like I'm already risking it right now. I'm not gonna be doing that mess every day. Heck no. No. I do it for like a couple of reps, and then after those shorts that you guys love so much, I have an icy hot next to me with some Tylenol and Motrin. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. And I tell people that all the time. I'm like, yo, man, don't look at those clips and automatically assume that I do this stuff with a smile on my face. After I'm done, man, I be popping and snapping. I be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I be hurting, man. Like, I'd rather get punched in my rib. That's how bad it be feeling sometimes. Like, and I've been hit in my rib plenty of times, but sometimes, man, I be doing this stuff and I be like, shoot, man, like I be dying. So how do how do recover when you are waking up sore and heck? So so when I do, if you're talking about after I do the stuff that I do, so sometimes my mornings are rough after I do it. I'll wake up hurting, and what I'll do, I'll stretch a little bit, and I'll jump straight into the hot shower. I don't even mess around. I put that thing on the hottest degree ever. Like I turn the knob all the way. That thing be hot. Cause that's how busted up I be. I was like, ugh, and then I have to just stay in it for a long time. It be so hot, right? That that my bathroom looks like it's like you're in a cloud. That's how bad it gets. That's how hot it gets in my bathroom. Like if you were to open the door, the steam and stuff comes out like a cloud was in there. Like I don't mess around, man. Like you could hide in my bathroom if I'm showering, cause it'd be white up in there. I don't even mess around. I turn that heat up. I don't turn this thing up. You know, but yeah, it's bad to do what I do every day. Haha, same here. Have you ever done cold plunge? Oh, it's been a good little minute since I did that. Um, but yeah, you gotta I never recommend what I do on my channel. Not once have I done that, and people think that I'm like spreading this false information to do the things like that. I'm like, no, I will never do that. I will never ever tell someone to even do clap push-ups. You know, you could train, just by doing regular push-ups. The only thing that I would tell someone to do is standard push-ups, either elevating your feet or doing it from a wall with your hands and working your way on down. The reason why I won't recommend plyometric stuff, because just like I said, the more plyometrics you add to your calisthenics, you're prone to more injury. So I will never ever recommend anything that I don't care how cool it is. I don't care how many views it gets me. I don't care if someone says that I do it perfect. I will never do that because I know how I feel afterwards. And if it's someone that's in a worser condition than I am, or if it's someone that's new to it, they could really get hurt. Like I be feeling it, and I'm somebody that's been exposed to this lifestyle on and off ever since I was a teenager. So why would I tell someone that's looking up to me on my channel saying that, oh, you inspire me, I'm going to do that stuff? Why would I say go ahead? The only time I'll tell someone to go ahead, let's go with what I do, if they say that they've been working out for a long time and they do crazy stuff already. At that point, I'll say, go ahead. I'm rooting for you. If you want to drop a video of you doing it, let me see it. But if it's somebody straight off the bat just saying, oh, I want to do what you do because I'm just starting, I'm like, good luck. Because y'all only see 10 seconds of what I do. Y'all don't see what happens to me afterward. Y'all don't see the icy hot, the Tylenols, and the painkillers next to me. Y'all don't see that. Y'all just see me doing my thing, and then that's it. Y'all don't see the rest. That's why I be telling people, I'm like, nah, man, That's why I do all those push-ups in one shot. I don't like spreading them out because you know what'll happen if I try to spread them out. My body will be like, hell nah, you done, you done. So I try to get them all banged out all together. That's why all my videos come in clusters. Cause I'm like, if I don't do this now, it ain't gonna happen later on. Cause I'm gonna be too busted up. so so I clump them either together or I pre-do them and then I spread it out because just like I said, I'm an older guy. I went through surgery. I went through traumatic stuff, and my body don't function the same no more. I ain't on that level no more. So I keep it real with people. I'm like, don't do what I do on the regular because you're gonna bust your behind. You know, you're gonna tear something up. You know, tear something up so bad that it's gonna tear up everything in your body. Home cook, I'm surprised that you are up. I'm surprised you are up. Usually you be in bed. When you say goodnight to everybody, uh, I'll say no later than 1 a.m. for you when you start saying I'm done. Time to go to sleep. um I was just telling sleeper agent, which he's been connected to me for a long time. He was connected to me before I reached 1,000. Actually. So he's been around for a while. Um but I was just telling him that, you know, when it comes to the things that I do on my channel, I do not train like that. And I don't do that stuff every day because if I did, I would hurt myself. I live in a cave and yeah, so it's a little hard to see the sun rays. Oh, I see. But yeah, I was just telling them that I don't train like the stuff that you see on my channel every day because it's not healthy for someone if they're not a professional and basically that, or they're not some genetically calisthenic plyo freak, you know, freak of nature, should I say? It's just not good, you know. That's why when you look at YouTube channels, you can't just base solely things off what you see. Now, if they're real like me and they're honest, because I'm honest with people, I'll tell people straight up, all right, nah, you ain't be catching me doing that stuff. Nope. No, you should see people that know me in person when they be like, "Yo, man, do that thing you did on the video." I'm like, you're gonna have to catch me on a day when I'm ready. 'Cause I can't just drop and do that. You got me messed up. You know, I said when I feel it, I do it. You know. Oh, I know. Home cook, I know. I mean, I assume because some people be serious and we be laughing at them, and then they be like, "Nah, for real." But I had a feeling you were joking. But yeah, I um, if I do that stuff, what I do on my channel every day, I'm just causing my body more harm. So I do a couple of reps, and people ask me if you don't do it every day, then how am I good at it? So just like I said, I train normally to do those things. So if my regular push ups get higher in reps, then I know I'm strong enough to do some of those moves. If I don't see myself increasing in reps or in something, then I don't do it. There's other ways to test your strength before you do some extreme calisthenics. That's why I have the resistant band. That's why I have this because just like I said, when I go to the weight room, yes, I could do a lot of weight, but I don't prefer it. I just do it to test myself, but I do resistant band training, and that's how I test myself as well. Just like I said, it goes up to 500 pounds. I work with 300. Take care, man. Thanks for the insight to the fitness stuff. I'm going to check out that resistant bands bar. Yeah, it's really good. Check it out, definitely. The one that I have is called the 3X heavy resistance. But the better quality one, if you look up Amazon, you'll find it. But it's good stuff. I love it. I like it. You know, just like I said, there's meatheads that'll look at me and say, "Ha ha, that's child's play." But just like I said, I made improvements. and that's all I'm focused on. So somebody can say whatever they want about what stuff I use, but I'm the one improving, and that's all I need to worry about and care about. So, I got my plastic weights. I got some metal weights over here, um, that I rarely use because, just like I said, when it comes to my upper body, I don't really use weights. I just do more calisthenics and plyometrics. My lower body, though, I will use weights, though, um, in the gym more so. But my upper body, I rarely use weights anymore, and it's been like that for 2 years or three. How's it going when it comes to Jesus? To be honest, even if I felt things were really really good, I'm just the type of person where you know there's always improvement to be made. That's just me. So to me, that question, it's like if you ask me that, it's gonna be very vague. It's just gonna be like, it could be better. But to me, I don't care. It could be better for anyone, right? But if you gave me like a topic, like when it comes to church, do you see yourself going in the next week? That's a better question, you know, because that question that you just asked, that's open ending. You're just gonna get I believe it. Even if I was in a better place, everyone should be striving for, you know. But just like I said, if you say, "Do you see yourself in a church in the next week or so?" Not this week. Um, Probably not next week either. Maybe in the maybe in the weeks after that. um, to be honest though, yeah, it'll be in the weeks after that, but it have to be sanctioned in days though. Just like I said, Sundays, is my work day, and Wednesday, that's where a lot of churches around the world do not Sunday school, like Wednesday school and all that stuff. It's not the same like service though, but if I don't catch it, I do catch some stuff online like Steve Furtick. I like him. There's some old school pastors too that I really like too, like Walsh. He does some good stuff. Ryan, what is good with you, man? I'm surprised that you up too. What's up with y'all coming up in here mad late? Usually you be in bed too, man. But it's funny, just like with home cook, I said that, if you guys aren't in bed by 12, at least by 1 a.m., when I do see y'all, that's when y'all be like, I'm out. I'm just surprised to see. And I just got done telling someone earlier too. I said, watch the moment I say I'm done, that's when heads are gonna pop up out of nowhere. And that's what's happening right now. And I said that at 11 p.m. Joseph was here at 11. Next thing you know, people from TT and J came up in here. You're up in here, home cook, sleeper agent, which I haven't seen in forever. He just popped up out of nowhere. And I'm like, yo, y'all really trying to keep me up right now because y'all coming sporadically. Y'all ain't coming together. Y'all kind of like it's like right when one person leave, we're going to send somebody else to his live. And then when they leave, we're going to send two more people. We're going to make sure that he stays up because that's how he do. When he see us pop in, he stay longer. That's how we're gonna do it. So one person leave, we're gonna send somebody. I promise. I feel like that's what y'all be doing to me. Y'all be on y'all live. You say, "No, we're gonna get Bad Body. This is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna get them." It's so funny though. I promise it happens every time, Ryan. If you ever come to my lives, you'll see it. Like when it's around this time. Because you always come to my lives, but if you come around this time, it never fails. And then out of the blue, it'll be like a whole bunch of people out of nowhere just come. Like legit. It'll be like 10 of them. It'll just pop out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, where y'all came from? Like, why didn't y'all come earlier? You know? But I won't be surprised. It'll probably be people from Maria's page or or TTNJ still, or it'll probably be Angel, and they just pop up out of nowhere. Sometimes a ray of sun slips into my cave and I turn into a stone for a few days. You sound like a gargoyle, man. um. Oh. Oh. You know what? Home cook. You know who I think you would. Hold on. I'll finish showing to you right now. Just give me a minute. If you can see my screen well. Actually, maybe I'll pin it. I'm gonna pin his video because I think you will. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm gonna pin his page and video because someone pinned his page on their channel, and this guy was being very transparent. I'm not related to him, by the way. He's way better looking than me, so he is black like me, but he's not related. Anyway, but he was talking, and I don't want to spoil it, but it seems like that he was really going through something. And when I heard it, I thought about people like you and other people. So I'm actually gonna pin the link. It is an 8-minute video, but right off the bat, it's gonna captivate you because he's so transparent about what he's been going through and stuff. So I'm actually gonna pin it. His name is Keith Jerkins, and I'm gonna pin him right now. He has about 53 followers and stuff, and he was just being transparent with everyone about some of the stuff he's going through. So I just figure I'll share it. And it's funny because I'm sharing it because I feel like a lot of people in this world, they kind of mask what they go through, but he was super transparent. And it was moving too. It wasn't like he was crying and yelling and screaming, but it was a man that was talking about, you know, what people go through and what men go through. He said it, and I was just listening. I saw half of it, and then after that, I commented saying that he was very transparent. That's when I connected with him, which was today. But I think you should check out that. Just tell me what you think. Just like I said, he was very transparent. He just uploaded it, I believe, and yeah, I think you'll have a nice chat with him as well, just based off the things he was saying and what he was going through. It was like, yeah, he seemed like he'll be a good talk. That's if you want to check it out. I'll still be here if you do decide to check it out. And if I'm not here, I fell asleep on this thing. Or maybe I should head out because it's 12 and I know I do have somewhere to. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I'm just checking a couple more things. Yeah, let me go ahead and start heading out because it is past 12. But I just want to say thank you all for supporting Bad Body Not So Fit. And I will see y'all tomorrow because just like I said, I'm going to be doing another live tomorrow. All right, peace and chicken grease, everyone. Bad Body over and out.